Hello everyone and welcome back to this absolutely beautiful world. Sorry, I'm a little bit jittery right now because there's just so much to do. I predict that there's a lot of electrical work, building, and train mechanisms in our future. So please don't let me delay you any further. Let's get into it. Hello everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we have a few things to get done. I have another list here to do. We have to wire everything up. We're going to improve the auto masonry and then develop the beginner trains. Shouldn't be too difficult. Should be a nice simple episode. So I've changed a little bit of what's going on over here. The bulk freezing wasn't working for me, so I decided to chuck it because it's really not that important. Instead, I put this. We can do bulk sanding, which is really useful for certain recipes. I have expanded and improved the farm. While trying to get the honey and chocolate for the last episode, I managed to find seeds for rice. I found some tomatoes, some cabbage, some beets, some onions, some corn. I managed to lure some pigs, some chickens, and some sheep. And I made their pens look nice and lovely with a mixture of mud and grass and the copycat blocks. Loving it so far. It looks great. I've also managed to squeeze this little thing in here just to make the bigger recipes and this, which is something we're going to be using a lot today. I've made some changes to the road, as you can kind of notice here. It's gone from this to this to that, and from this to this. Super beautiful. Some of the changes, I moved the extraction area from here to there, just so I can match with this walkway here. I have also moved the storage from the other side here to here. I thought it looked better, and I changed a little bit of the storage here. I now have it so it's diamonds to diamond blocks to super diamond blocks for these three, and then these remain the same, and it is mwah, chef's kiss. I've also pretty much made some huge improvements to this. Using the new age create, I have solar panels here that create heat, which in turn powers these boilers, which in turn powers these steam engines here. They're all level 1 and they produce, a lot of stress capacity, all attached to a speed controller, which goes up to the electricity generators here. I've also changed them to the next level redstone magnets, and now instead of just 2 bolts per tick, we're making 118. I've attached them to a little tiny battery pack, which is therefore attached to a huge accumulator from the Create Crafts and Editions, which basically I have 18 million FE stored in here and still producing. So this is going to be a good way to store some electricity and use it. And that's where the first item on the list comes. Wire everything up. We're going to be using the basic motors to use as rotational whatnots. First things first is we're going to replace that there and the wires. Come on. Okay, that should power that up. Fantastic. So if we do like this, then we can connect that there. Great. Let me see if that looks good here. Let me go free cam. Oh yeah. Oh, that's sexy. Look at that. Then we can connect that to that. Ooh, looking good. Looking industrious. We're gonna have to add the electrical input somewhere around here. Okay, wire that to that, and then wire this thing down here. Maximum length reached. Boy. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. Can't do more than 16 blocks. Boom. Now this should be going. There we go. And we have to see which until when this thing overstressed. Wowzers. Okay, so I can only do 2. Okay, hang on a minute here. I can make this, I think. I can do that. Hold on a minute here, ladies and gentlemen. I was testing out how the energizer works, and I think I can do this. So we're gonna put this here, energizer, and there we go. We see the beam going. Oh, how pretty. All right, a reinforced motor. Now let's see if this will do the trick over here. Oh God, what happened? Oh, okay, so the belts are going the wrong direction. Rotate in the opposite direction. Why is it overstressed? It uses 240 per tick. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. It's running out of power. That's what's going on. I'm wondering if it's the wire that's not charging up the motor enough. So I'm going to try to make an overcharged iron wire. And that's easy. We just need a flat and overcharged iron ingot. Okay. Set everything to pull. And it should be powering that up. And now if I were to turn this on. Woo! I did it! Oh, it's like fluctuating a little bit. But as long as it works, that's all I care about. Okay, that took an absurd amount of time, but I did it. I just changed the thing to here. It's powering at a very acceptable 37 RPM. Energy is not leaving. It fluctuates slightly. Bim, bam, boom. Everything's gorgeous. I also realized that I have this, I have everything connected to the actual machines instead of the battery, so I gotta fix that real quick. Oh. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I know that was like not even a sentence, but I just realized this thing is using practically all of the energy. My battery's just gonna run out just like that. Give me a second. I'm going to figure out this whole wiring thing because it's actually annoying me a little bit how I'm producing more than I'm using. So I don't understand why I'm not storing anything. Okay, this took a little while, but I managed to find kind of a theory of why this wasn't working. Instead of using the connectors from Create New Age, which for some reason seem to zap all of the electricity created by these, I only attached those into this accumulator, and then I use the connectors from the Create Crafts and Additions mod as wires that connect to everything else. And I'm accumulating energy. It's not being like overused or whatever was happening. I just switched all of them. Machine's working. It's not overusing. It's not getting stressed. Everything's working out. I've also connected from the main energy over to the tree farm. Next thing I need to do is connect the wires from here to make to connect this to the wiring system as well as my center crafting area here. So the first thing to do here is remove this part here, get the wires wired up, and then if we add the connector, we go like so. That has energy and it rotates. I can have it as fast as I want. Look at that. Woo! 102 RPM, which means everything's just going to be snap, snap, snap. The next thing is we have to attach this mechanism. Now, I don't know what the limit's going to be. 8. But oof, that is really slow. Not really for me. I have another reinforced motor here. I'm going to see if this is okay and it's not going to overconsume. Is it overconsuming electricity? It is. Okay. Unfortunately, the reinforced motor is out of the question as well. That's okay, because all I have to do is just make a strong motor. 35. That's respectable. What's really low-key annoying me, though, is this wire hanging out. I don't like that. All right. That's connected. And now, this means that everything is officially connected to the power plant, with the exception of my cuckoo clock, but I don't give a fuck. And as you can see up there, it's still accumulating. So we're still in the net positive when it comes to this setup for electricity, which is fantastic. I won't have to upgrade until at some later point. With that, we can go to the clipboard. Wire everything up is completed. Next thing is we're going to improve our masonry here. I let it run for a while and we managed to fill up the barrels with all of this, which is just chef's kiss. But we're going to basically improve this design so that we can double or triple the production of this. And then we're going to transport the items with a train, because I want to start using trains to areas where limestone, for example, can be turned into blocks that I want to use, like weathered limestone, and just produce different kinds of like limestone building blocks for me. I'm going to do the same thing with scoria. The scoria I'm going to use to basically turn into umber. So we're just going to make a smaller size building here for this. And then I think we're going to have like a train transport from the back across the way to like a back loading area here. And then we're going to make a bigger building here where the different kinds of building blocks are going to be made. I think that would look pretty cool. So I'm going to take some time. I'm going to build a little bit of a frame there, and I'm going to show you guys what that's going to look like. Okay, so I managed to get this going here. So what we'll be producing, if I sneak in here, we produce 2 scoria, 1 cobble, 2 limestone. Because cobble I'm not too terribly worried about, but the other 2, definitely. So the products are going to fall here, and we're going to have a conveyor belt that's going to go off to the side, sort them, and then the train will come, grab them, and transport them. Okay, I have a concept here. We got the products of the mason here. They get deposited into this conveyor belt, which gets lifted there onto this storage, which is a limited storage barrel Mark III. I'm going to have a storage interface go down into the train, which is going to be like parked in this little area here. That way it's gonna go to the other building to get processed. Limestone, scoria, cobblestone. I'm so happy that this is working. There's no flaws. Get away from me, you piece of shit. You messed with the wrong one. Can I carry you? Ooh. What? Oh, you're gonna whip out your little stick? That's cute. Oh God, you caught me on fire. While this is going on and the barrels get full, we're gonna focus now on making tracks. So the easiest train track I could find, the ones I kind of want to fit the aesthetic, is going to be this dark oak train track here, which requires slabs and then 2 ingots in this order. Should be 1, 2, press. And we should be getting train tracks. Great. All right. I got 18 dark oak train tracks here. So if I got this correctly, we have to place it in the center. And then we just have to place like a second. Or click that. And then boom. Woo! Look at that. That is smexy. That's really cool. I love how that looks. What we need is a train station to begin with. We're going to need to make a train casing, which is going to need sturdy sheets. Oh, no. Kind of forgot that this required sturdy sheets. I'll start off with throwing this 18 obsidian here into this crushing wheel. We're going to have to make a way to get lava, and that in itself is a super annoying process. So the plan is I have to make a hose pulley, which we have to take to the nether to extract from lava to basically have an infinite lava source. There's a few things I have to make before I can get a hose pulley because I don't have any kelp. I only have this 6 left, and that's not enough. I'm gonna make a bit of a kelp farm here and then go from there. Right, I went ahead and made this tiny little kelp farm. I don't need that much, and I'll make it much better in the future. And I went ahead, because I'm ambitious this way, I made myself a sugarcane farm, because I feel like I'm going to be needing that at some point. But anyway, I've got this dried kelp block. Now I can make the hose pulley. Gotta make sure I grab my diving helmet or I'm gonna suffocate in the nether. Now, I'm very fortunate, because if I remember correctly, there is a lava pool right here. And if I look at the mini-map, it looks like it's very much connected to a bunch of stuff. We take the hose pulley. Okay, I don't want to get knocked out. We just have to lower the hose into the lava. Oh my God, it's going forever. Oh, never mind. I'm just stupid. Teehee. Let's place lava there. Water wheel there. Magma wheel. It's going to be a little bit messy, but I don't care. I'm not here that often. There we go. Tapping the mantle. Pump from a body of lava large enough to be considered infinite. That's right, biatches. Stop being on fire. Okay, so I have to make a machine here. So we need lava and then 2 of these things. Great. So first is the spout and then 2 presses. And we're gonna apply the conveyor belt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bitch ass mosquitoes. Oh, can y'all like honestly? Okay. Roughly, this should work. Now I just have to I gotta grab 2 more things. Go away, fam. There. And then let's test it out. Super slow. I want to make this the crushing just slightly faster. Okay, that should work. And we're making sturdy sheets. All right, now I'm just gonna wait a while to get all these sturdy sheets done, and then we'll make the train station. All right, it's nighttime here. Crazy, but we got the sturdy sheets, and I'm out of this hellhole. So we need to make a train station. Oh, of course it's going to be beyond expensive. And then, boom. Oh my God. Train station. Oh! For fuck sake. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, I like that. Boom. So if I do what like that. Oh, look how sexy she is. God damn. This is supposed to be just like a small thing. So I'm gonna make like a minecart, not the generic boring Minecraft minecart. We're gonna make like my custom built minecart. Now, this is gonna be a little bit compact. I'm just noticing. God damn. I'm hoping that this will work. I'm having a nasty feeling that I might have to make this a bit higher. All right, fixed. Piece of shit. So now I can put the barrel here and the interface. so it can interface with the interface. I think this is how this works. I don't know. I don't play Minecraft. And I think that's it. If I do the symbol of the train. Ooh, you see that? Now controlling a named train. Yeah, I'm controlling it exactly from here. Bye-bye, train. Oh my God. I'm going with you. Back it up. Back it up. Oh, I need a schedule. I need a schedule, as people would say. Train schedule. Excellent. Travel to. We're gonna name this one Masonry. We're gonna name this Masonry. No, we're gonna name Stone Cutter. I don't know if those are like literally like synonyms or whatever, but it makes sense to me, so therefore it makes sense to you. Item cargo condition. We'll do one row. So if there's more than 8 stacks, no wait, we have to give this to an entity that's controlling the train. I forgot about that. Any mob or blaze burner sitting in the front of the train. Okay. Actually, this is the perfect time to introduce you guys to someone. When I went to the jungle to get my honey, I gathered a little friend. You know what? He was just chilling like a villain in the house, practically unnoticed, but not anymore. You finally, my guy, have a use. Hi, friend. You're coming with me. We're going to give you a purpose in life, little buddy. All right. I think that should work if I have this correct. Now, if I give you this, wait, no, we first have to assemble. There we go. For you, sir. Oh, yeah, you wear that, wear that hat. By the way, just a little side note. Look at that. Whoo! It is just delicious. Is that working? Why aren't you working? Let's all take a pause here and let me figure this out. All right, I think I have it figured out. That thing couldn't actually extract the items from the chest, so instead, I just put a chute. Items should be loading up here. Perfect. No suitable path for the next scheduled destination could be found. The hell you mean? The path is right there. More work than I thought. I just thought that you could do the train like back and forth. No, the train is stupid. It has to go in a straight line. So I have to be complex here, and it's rather annoying. I feel so bad for future Tanner. The editing of this video is going to be absolutely hideous. It's just random ADHD nonsense. So sorry in advance, my guy.
Yeah, I hate you, past Tanner. Go fall in a ditch.
Okay.
Everything's connected.
I'm gonna hop in with you, birdie. What do you mean no suitable path? The next scheduled destination cannot be found. The next destination is quite literally... Oh, it's because it's not named. Yes, no, maybe so. What do you mean? Look, I'll drive. Useless. Approaching Stonecutter. Done. Oh, I'm gonna get knocked. Go, 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 go. Oh, fuck's sake. Go, just go. Oh, it's going. It's going. Holy moly. Look at you go, you sexy thing. And of course it stops in the wrong spot. Okay, my assumption is that it's not stopping because the conditions for this station have been met. All right, we got the train all done. Next is I have to get the building for the Stonecutter done. So I think I'm gonna do like a little pseudo train station here, like I'm doing there, and then we're gonna make it in this like square that I have, and it's gonna look amazing. Okay, so I've made this little tiny little train station here. It needs some weeding, I know, don't judge. And then I think the building is going to be encompassing this entire area here where these little 4 delicious blocks are. Items will come here, they'll be deposited here, and then they'll go on the conveyor belt, and then we'll do the processing here. What we're going to be producing here is limestone and weathered limestone, which requires us splitting, like forking the output of the limestone to 2, regular, and then we have to wash it. And then for the scoria, we're gonna have to make umber bricks, but it's a little difficult when we have to make bricks. This is where this little biatch comes into play. We're not gonna be producing like any blocks out of the cobble. Instead, we're going to be crushing down the cobble into gravel, and then we're going to be crushing that gravel into sand, which has an output of 10% flint, 5% clay. Now that's a very low production of clay. Thankfully, if we wash then the sand, it gets a 25% chance of clay. So we're going to be producing the clay here, which then gets cooked into bricks, which then gets crafted along with the scoria into umber. A little bit of a process, but it should work considering how much crap we make. So I'm quite confident in that. So we're going to have the cobble, I think, here go off into its own processing because that's just going to be an absolute nightmare. So cobble goes there, gets crushed to gravel, and then gets crushed into sand. Oh my god. So I need to make these in order to craft that. That's insane. Okay, that was actually substantially easier than I thought it would be. Probably because I already have like backup shit ready to go. We need the scoria to go in the center, and then the bricks have to go on the sides here. Oh wait, shoot, hang on. No, I'm not done yet. What am I even thinking? So we've got flint here, and I'm gonna put a void upgrade so that after it goes after a certain time, after a certain limit, it just keeps like deleting the flint. So that taken care of. We're gonna put the sand here, and then the little percent of clay here, and then the sand, we're gonna get it washed and loop it right back into this clay barrel. Okay, I'm changing my mind. That's the beauty of being me. I can change my mind. So sand and clay, we'll have them both drop here, and then the clay just automatically gets sucked up. Oh, I'm on top of my game right now. Guys, come on. I'm working here. Like, Jesus Christ, leave me alone. You people are insufferable. You're gray. Get some sun, you piece of shit. All right, so here's the plan. Sand and clay gets tossed in here. Once it's washed, all the clay travels here to this, and we're gonna put a filter for bricks, and then we're gonna put another fan here that cooks. And then since all of these are connected, these are all gonna be bricks, and then we just have to transport the scoria here. Ooh, I'm good. All right, gimme. Input, output. That should solve my problems. Oh my god, this is like all over the place, but I low-key kind of love it. I managed to connect the power grid to my last reinforced motor. I hope it doesn't zap everything that I hold dear to me. And then that's gonna start bringing power to this delightful bitch. Oh, holy shit, the rotational energy began. Okay, now I can actually gauge where the power needs to go. I'm beyond elated. Oh my god, it's stumbling. It's stumbling a little bit. Oh, now you want to get involved in this shit, don't you? All right, I'm gonna fine tune this thing because I'm seeing that I don't have enough energy. So I think what I'm gonna do is right now I'm gonna upgrade to better electricity because I'm not producing enough for this, and then I'm going to fine tune this, and I'll show you guys hopefully the finished product after I don't know, approximately a couple business days. All right, everyone, I think I did it. So it's a bit complicated. I'm not gonna cap. However, I think it's fine. All the products come down here, gets distributed into limestone, scoria, cobble. Cobble gets grinded right into sand and clay. They get washed, they get sent, they get blasted, they get crafted. And then they get deposited here. Limestone just goes down here, or it gets washed, and then we got the finished products: limestone, weathered limestone, and umber bricks. And I couldn't be more chuffed about that one. Now the last thing to do is get this train going. Where's the train? Oh, resume. Oh, there she goes. Bye bye, birdie. Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get for stepping on the tracks, you absolute buffoons. Oh my god, it's working. Oh my god, one scoria. It's working. Okay, I gotta turn this on because it's been off. All this going down gives enough time for that. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is going on? Gives enough time for this to just operate. I need to create more electricity, but what matters is that it's working. Now, all I have to do is just upgrade pretty much the power plant, and it should work. But we can go to the clipboard. We got wired everything up done. We improved the auto masonry, and we developed beginner trains, which means we are done. Now, as always, I'm going to just pretty this up off cam. Nothing important. You guys will see what it looks like next time. But I'm really happy that this is working. Our place is developing super nicely. I learned a lot about trains today, and I'm very happy about it. I am definitely going to be changing the way this looks because this looks absolutely cursed. It just looks like a very miniature Trojan horse with a bad surprise. But anyway, guys, I think I got everything done I need to do today. I am very happy about it all. And this just makes it much easier to get building blocks for me to build more stuff around here. One more thing I want to do before we go. And beautiful now. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm really happy with the progress I'm making, and I can't wait to see what I do next. Thank you guys, as always, for following along in this little series. I'm really enjoying making this, and I hope that you guys are as well. But anyway, guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in whatever I make next. See you later, guys.